Alright guys, today I'm going to review for you this new Urban Decay sustainable shadow box. And it is actually today. I don't know if it's for the week or if it's just today, but if it's for the week you need to run out and get this because it is only $18. Normally they are I think $36 or $38. There's also another kit that's, I think, just the original shadow box, maybe is what it's called. I'm not sure, but there's another one, and they're all by the register, that has very similar colors, just maybe a little bit warmer toned. And I have actually not even opened this yet, but I always love the colors with Urban Decay, so I definitely think people should give this a shot, especially if you're money conscientious. This is actually a really good deal. So here's a little travel kit with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I love Urban Decay Primer Potion, which reminds me I still need to do a review for you on primer potions. But this is a great primer potion. It's not very much, but really I think even without this, this would still be a great deal. Now the whole point of this box supposedly is that it's 10 eyeshadows, a travel size eyeshadow primer potion, and a brush and mirror, all housed in sustainable bamboo. Being eco-responsible has never been so indulgent. And the colors that are included are YDK, Flipside, Grifter, Uzi, Twice Baked, Midnight Cowboy Rides Again. Ooh, I love that color too. Flash, Oil Slick, Kiddie Pool, and Half Baked. So here's the kit. You saw how it opened. It's a little wood, bamboo wood kit with a really neat print on the top, kind of artsy-fartsy looking. And the back also has neat little prints on top. I like the way this opens. It's kind of interesting the way it opens. So it scrolls out, and there is a mirror inside, very small mirror. But generally, I don't know who actually uses those. But there's the mirror there. Hello. You can tell I don't look good. I don't feel well today. So, I'm not real impressed with this fact. I mean, I noticed there's some smudging going on. Almost like some of these already had their hand in here, which is possible. This is Ulta. So, first of all, let's talk about the brush that's included. It's plastic, which is kind of ironic. You would almost think that they would have put some kind of like bamboo handled brush to go with it. It feels all right. It's kind of small, so I'm not sure that I'll actually use it, but it doesn't feel like it's not shedding, so it's a nice tight brush, so it should pack color on fairly well. So here are the colors. They are on the small side, but the Urban Decay payoff is always really, really good. So I'm going to swatch this for you. There are 10 colors, so I guess I'll swatch with one hand and then swatch with the next. Oh, okay. Let's see here. YDK. Kind of a shimmery, bronzy gold color. I'm not sure if it will rub well on here. I don't have any primer on my hand, so it would look a lot better if there was primer on my hand. Then we have Flipside, which is kind of a, I don't know, to me it's more of a tealy green. So there you go on that. Remember, these are going to be a lot more vivid with a primer underneath. Then we have Grifter, which is like a light purple with some shimmer to it. Actually, I think all of these have shimmer, except for maybe Flash. My lighting sucks. I'm gonna really have to spend some time working on that. That's a really nice light purple. Almost, it shears out a bit, but again, maybe with primer it wouldn't. Then we have Uzi, which is a nice cool white, and actually this one that was not actually, that's kind of surprising. It's not as pigmented as normal. Let's see here, get that sunlight out. as normal Urban Decay on that one. I don't know. Maybe it's my finger. Do another swipe. No, that's better. It built up fairly well. It's got a lot of chunky glitter in it though, as you can see. And then Twice Baked, I'll use my thumb. And see, that's kind of powdery too. These are not as creamy as I'm used to from Urban Decay. But that one definitely is a nice matte color. It's kind of a cocoa brown. Alright, and then down here is Midnight Cowboy Rides Again. I love this color. Now that one I know for sure looks better when you have primer on, because I actually have this in a single somewhere. Let's see if I can block the... It's also kind of, it's very similar to the YDK, but it's a little more gold. And then we've got Flash. And that's a nice pigmented purple. And I love the purples because they go really good with green eyes. Then we have Oil Slick, which is a shimmery black. Whoa, that one's really pigmented. See if it'll focus. Okay, and then we have Kiddie Pool. Oh wow, I like that one. That's a real bright blue. And last we have Half Baked. And I think Half Baked, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Half Baked also in the Naked 2 palette? I think that one and YDK. I think that's it. That's in the Naked 2 palette that I have. So it's another gold shimmer. So there you have it. There's the top. Oh my gosh, my wrist is so wrinkly. And then there's the bottom. And like I said, most of them are at least mildly shimmery, and some of them have like real chunky glitter, but the Flash and the Twice Baked, I would say, are fairly matte. There might be a little hint of glitter there in the Twice Baked though, as I can see just the slightest sparkle. But anyways, for $18, it's a great way to give Urban Decay a try if it's not something you tried before. It's definitely in line with drugstore prices almost for a kit like this. So I think it would be a great way to introduce yourself to Urban Decay, try some of their stuff out and determine if you like it and want to buy more. They have another kit, like I said, that's also, I think it's $19. That is, I want to think, I'm trying to remember how many, I think it's, maybe it's 8 colors, it may be 10 colors, but they are just slightly warmer, I think, in the color tones. So you may want to look at that too. That one I think was $39 originally, so that's also great. And then, just as an FYI, Ulta also has their nail polishes on for $2 a piece right now, which they are normally, I think, $6, maybe, don't quote me, $6 or $8. I do love their nail polishes, so this is just a color I picked up today because it's not something I have anything similar to in my nail polish kit thing that I have, and it looks like it may go with a couple of the outfits that I have for the summer. So anyways, hope you enjoyed that review. If you have the other kit, please post a link or tell me in the comment section that you have that kit, and I will come over to your channel and check it out. Thanks.